Good morning, Jai Jinendra, and pranam to everyone. Thank you, Ashish Pai. Thank you, Oshwal, for having us again. I'm joined by my sasu, Nisha Ben Mahendra Mehta, and on this very dull, miserable day in London, you may be around the world, wherever you are, I hope this brightens you up and makes you feel good and makes you feel more positive physically and mentally. So I've played a little bit of background music today, and first all I want you to do, and this idea just came to me a minute before Mummy sat on this chair, I'd like us all just to bring our shoulders up towards our ears and then relax them down. So like a shoulder shrug, because when we're tense, we often carry the tension in our shoulders. So Mummy will also help explain in Gujarati, but we're going to bring the shoulders up towards our ears. Inhale and then exhale, let it all go.
તમારા ખભા તમારા કાન તરફ ઉપર લઈ જાઓ, અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો અને નીચે લઈ જાઓ ત્યારે બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો અને તમારા માઇન્ડ મગજમાં જે કાંઈ પણ વ્યાધિ આદિ હોય બધું છોડી દો.
Exactly. So we're going to let all our worries, stress, tension all go. One more, reaching, lifting those shoulders up towards the ears and down, relax. Now I just want you to close your eyes and just focus on your breath before we start today. Last week I talked to you about a breathing technique that even I sometimes use if I'm anxious or stressed, where we breathe in to the count of 4 or 5. Then you hold for as long as you can, 4 or 5 seconds, and then you breathe out for 4 or 5. Now today you can do that technique, or I'd just like you to take some really lovely deep breaths in through the nose and out through your mouth. Close your eyes and visualize a place that you love. It may be for Mummy, I imagine maybe the top of Palitana, by the Jain temples. It may be for my mom at home, like we did some swimming in the Mombasa ocean last week. It may be by the sea, it may be in a beautiful forest. So just close your eyes, relax your shoulders, and just take 3 or 4 deep breaths, imagining that lovely place. So Mummy, you might have to explain in Gujarati. I'm sure you're in Palitana already.
તમે અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો અને તમે 4 ગણો, પછી તમે એને શ્વાસને પકડી રાખો ને 4 ગણો અને પછી તમે શ્વાસને છોડી દો 4 ગણો. અથવા તો તમે અંદર શ્વાસ લઈ અને તમારું નજર તમારી ગમે તે મનગમતી વસ્તુ પર કરો. તમે પાલિતાણા કે ગમે તે દેરાસર કે ગમે તે ભગવાન કે ગમે તે સ્વિમિંગ પ્લેસ કે બંબુરી કે લાઇટ હાઉસ, વોટેવર તમને જે ગમતું હોય એની ઉપર નજર કરો.
Lovely. Just calming the body and the mind, transporting you from where you are in our homes in this terrible English weather to a beautiful place. Think about your senses, what you can smell, what you can hear, what you can taste, what you can touch, and what you can visualize in your mind, taking you to that lovely place, and relax. So try that technique when you're feeling a little bit anxious. Coronavirus cases are getting very high, so we need to protect our minds as well, and this is I hope you found that a nice way to try and relax your mind. So we will now work on our physical health. We're going to take some nice big rolls of our neck, so you can do this seated, standing, on your sofa, wherever you are in your home, relaxing the shoulders, keeping your belly button tucked in towards your spine. through this workout. Try and get used to using this muscle group and tightening it as you breathe. So we're going to do a few neck circles, really loosening out the neck, bringing that chin toward your chest all the way around, nice and slow. Again, we carry a lot of tension in our neck, shoulders, upper back. So just give it some nice full range of movement. And then 3 the other way. Breathing in deeply and exhale as you go round. You may feel areas of tension, so use your breath to try and release any tension. Just focusing on our neck and relax. Lovely. We're then going to place our palms on our shoulders and we're going to do 3 big circles with our elbows, opening out our chest, loosening up this ball and socket joint in our shoulders. Use your breath. If you really focus on your breathing here, it can help to open our heart chakra. So you should feel a lovely, warm, happy feeling. I've done about 5 one way, then we're going to change direction. So mommy, if you explain.
તમે અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, પાછળ જાઓ, બારે શ્વાસ. ને શ્વાસ બહુ અગત્યનો છે અને તમારું હૃદયનું ચક્ર પણ ખુલી જશે. અંદર શ્વાસ, બારે શ્વાસ.
Excellent, and relax. We're going to then cross our hands onto our opposite shoulders and raise your elbows so that they're shoulder height. And we're just going to twist over. Exhale as you twist and inhale as you come forward. We're working our spine, so we're now working this sort of middle back area, the thoracic spine, which also gets very tight when we're sitting for too long or at our desks, sedentary lifestyles, or using screens and hunching over our shoulders. So like I said one week, teach your children, maybe your grandchildren, simple movements like this, whether they're studying or working from home. They can loosen out their spine with this lovely spinal twist. During their meetings, I'm encouraging workplace wellness, so people working from home, how to add some movement even when they're sitting at their desks. And relax. Very good. We're going to do some work on our hips, so you can do this seated. Tamne besine karvu hoy to, I will show you. You're going to lift one leg up, and as every time I say lift the leg, you know I always say tighten the muscle groups, really feel it like mommy knows. And we're going to try and do a few circles. They may be very small. I'm pointing my toes, and if your hip allows you, you can get them slightly bigger. If you want to do this standing, mommy will demonstrate seated. I will show you some standing. So either way, and mommy will explain in Gujarati, you can also do the hip circles standing.
તમારો પગ એકદમ સીધો કરો, આખા પગમાં દબાણ થવું જોઈએ અને આ કસરત હિપ્સ માટે છે અને જેટલું ગોળાકાર વળે એટલું તમે ગોળાકાર કરો.
Lovely. Breathe.
અંદર બાર શ્વાસ લેતા જાજો.
Exactly. And then when you've done about 8 or 10 on one side, you can change direction. If you're standing like me, your whole weight is on this leg. So you will feel it on this supporting leg. It's more challenging. And if you're seated, mommy, can you feel that? Good. So nice straight, long leg. We're trying to isolate this important ball and socket joint in our hips and relax. Then we're going to change sides. So I will come round this side, and Mummy, you change legs. We hear a lot about hip replacements, so we want to encourage this movement in our hips. When you're sitting for too long, your hips and your glutes, so that's your bottom muscles, and your legs, your lower back, shoulders, especially your hips, get very tight. So this is a nice bit of movement to try and encourage that mobility in the joint. Good. And breathe through. And then we're changing sides. Let's go round the other way, other direction. Breathing through, focusing on your breath, keeping your belly button squeezed in towards your back, and relax. Did you feel it?
Yeah.
Even seated? Good. So now we're going to use these resistance bands. If you don't have one, don't worry. You can use an old pair of tights. You can buy these on Amazon, like I have said before. You could even use anything with a bit of stretch, maybe a chundri or a towel, but it hasn't got the resistance. We want to use this stretch to make it a little bit more challenging each time we use it. So we're going to start with our shoulder flossing, just like our teeth flossing every day. I love you. Again, this is a great movement for anyone working from home, sitting too long. I will demonstrate standing. Mummy will do it seated. And all we're going to do is have a little bit of looseness on the band to start. To make it harder, you go closer, so there's much more resistance, it's tighter. So start off easy, and then you can always progress. We're going to keep the belly button squeezed in, tightening our core muscles, shoulders relaxed, and we're going to go up and over. Now, if you can go up and over with straight arms, that's great. If you find it hard, you may struggle and you may have to bend the arms. That's also fine. You may not even be able to go all the way back at first. So if you have a chair, obviously sit a little bit forward like Mummy is. Breathe in and breathe out. So we're opening our chest, we're lengthening our arms, we're really giving our shoulders a lovely big flossing movement all the way around. And if you find it easy, then you can move your hands closer together. So let's do a few more. Mummy will explain this resistance band.
તમે અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો અને પાછળ બારે શ્વાસ લ્યો. તમારા હાથ જો સીધા લે તો ભલે, અને બેવડા વાર ના પડે તો પણ ઓકે છે. અને તમને જો સહેલું લાગતું હોય તો તમારા હાથ પછી નજીક લઈ જાઓ, વધારે ટાઈટ રાખો. અંદર શ્વાસ, બારે શ્વાસ.
And if you don't have a band, you can still do this movement without a band. So don't worry. If you haven't got one, you just pretend you're reaching round. Good. Inhale, exhale, and one more. You should really feel it. This creates that little burning in the arms and shoulders, and relax. This is a form of resistance, strength training. So you're still really working the muscle groups. And we did about 10. If you did 3 sets of 10, you would really start feeling that burn. Now we're going to do like a bow and an arrow. If you have a resistance band, great, you hold it here. Keep it nice and loose. And if you don't have one, I'll show you as well. You're going to try and bring this elbow like a bow and arrow back and back in. Now keep this wrist straight. So as we go back, try not to bend the wrist. Good. And can you feel the resistance? So if it's easy, tame najik rakho. Keep it closer, tighter. And really try and pull back, squeeze. You're trying to work all of these muscles even into our upper and middle back. Shall we try alternating? Good. Squeezing back. So bow and arrow.
ધનુષ્ય અને બાણ જેમ આપણે બાણ ફેંકીએ ને એવી રીતના.
Good, lovely. I'll just demonstrate here. So if you didn't have a resistance band, you'd still be pulling back and squeezing tight. I'm trying to squeeze these muscles together. Breathe out. Inhale as you come back. Exhale, squeeze out. If you keep your arms in front of you, it's harder. Breathe out, mummy. Exhale, good. Inhale. 3 more if we can. Squeeze out. Back in. 2. Squeezing back and round. Can you feel it? Good. And last one. Breathe out. And in. So with breathing, we always go on the harder part, we breathe out to help us on the hard part of the exercise, yeah? So I hope you're feeling a little bit warmer. That is our mobilization done. Now we're going to do a little bit of cardio. So we want to raise the heart rate, burn some calories, get the heart working, pumping, blood around the body and our lungs, our respiratory system, all of that to help us keep strong and boost our immune systems. We are going to do some star jumps because you're all stars, and we are going to either do them seated, how Mummy will demonstrate, or we can do them standing, how I will demonstrate. So, you don't have to jump, because we are doing a senior session. We're doing low impact, safe exercises. We don't need to jump. Mommy, shall we start? And then you can explain. I want you to clap each time because you are here. You deserve a big round of applause, a big clap for being a star in this virtual session. We're working out together. Try and really open out. You can go faster. You can go slower. Keep going. Well done. 10 seconds left. Keep breathing. Raising that heart rate. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now we should start feeling warmer. Do you feel warmer?
Yes.
Do you feel good? As we exercise, we're releasing endorphins, the happy hormones. They're just floating around in our body, trying to come out, and that's why I call it Feel Good with Lavina, because I want you to feel good, get those feel-good hormones released. Let's try again. Now you know the exercise. Mommy will explain in Gujarati. We're going to do 30 seconds all together in 3, 2, and 1. Good. So we're extending the legs, we're clapping. Stars here together. Keep going. You can go a little bit faster or slower at your own pace. Listen to your body. Good. Keep working, everyone. Smile. 10 seconds. Excellent work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, well done. Did you feel it? Your heart rate should be up, so take some deep breaths. Have some water if you need it. Breathe, try and recover. As you get fitter, your breathing will also, your recovery rate will be quicker. So you'll be able to feel like you can talk again much quicker as your fitness, your stamina increases, yeah? As you get fitter and stronger. We're now going to do our burpees. So Mommy, if you can kindly stand up, I'm going to use this chair. તમે chair નહીં move કરતા તમારા ઘરે, ask someone to help you. But if you have your table or something against the wall, even your kitchen island is perfect, something that won't move. I'm using this chair against the wall. We're going to do our burpees, which we haven't done last week, but we want to include our perfect plank position. So I will quickly demonstrate one with my feet nice and wide. We are getting our sit and stand, our squat position in. I'm bending the legs. I put my hands down, I bring my shoulders over my hands, and then I'm going to step into that perfect plank. So my hips aren't up, they're not low, there's a straight line. I'm squeezing tight, you don't need to hold for too long. Step, step, and another big clap. So Mommy will explain in Gujarati. If you can't do this exercise, I want you to keep moving in our session. So do the star jumps again, yeah? Just find an exercise that works for you. You don't have to do everything that we're doing.
તમારા હાથ ખુરશી પર રાખો, તમારા કાંદા અને તમારા ખભા એક લાઈનમાં હોવા જોઈએ. તમારું સ્કોટ પોઝિશન, આપણે બેસીને ઉઠીએ એ પોઝિશન રાખવાનું. પછી તમે એક પગ પાછળ લઈ જાઓ, બીજો પગ પાછળ લઈ જાઓ અને પાછળ તમારી શરીર આખું સીધું રાખો, નીચું નહીં કે ઊંચું નહીં, સીધું જ રાખો. પાછો અંદર લઈ લ્યો પગ, પાછો અંદર લઈ લ્યો અને ક્લેપ.
Very good. Big round of applause, Mommy. So, shall we do 5 burpees, yeah?
Burpees.
These are burpees. These are seniors burpees. If I was to do them, I teach this version on the floor. This is for younger, more advanced. I don't want you trying these, but it's a similar walkout burpee that I teach. On my Instagram, I have lots of free workouts. Feel Good with Lavina, and I last week did a Feel Good with burpees. Very good. And I used Apru version, our seniors version, to help even people that are new to exercise to start loving burpees. A lot of people don't like them, but I've got you guys doing burpees, which is great. A safe version, no impact, no jumping. We're getting the plank in, we're getting the squats, a little bend in your knees there. Lovely. Can you feel it, Mummy? Good. Stepping in and clap. Very good. You did about 5?
I think so.
Very good. So have a little breather. We're going to try and do 10 today. Do you think that's okay?
Yeah.
So when you're ready, you start again when you're ready. Good. Lovely plank. In the plank, really pull your belly button in. Imagine there's a rope pulling it up towards the ceiling. So you're squeezing your core up, up, up. Lovely. And clap. Well done. Very, very good. So keep working. If you can't do 10 today, that's fine. Jetlu tayetlu tame karjo. It's not a competition, it's about progressing yourself. So maybe this week you can only do 2. Then next week you can do 3. Each time you can practice some more. And I am saving most of these workouts on my YouTube channel, Feel Good with Lavina. So if you want to do some extra sessions, I know Dilip Kumar Shah is my star on YouTube. He's doing the workouts very frequently, a few times a week, which is great. So use the videos, you can do it, follow along with me and Mommy. Well done. Are you done, Mommy? One more for luck. Stepping out, full plank, so bring the hips down, very good. Step in and a big clap. Very good. She's become the burpee queen now. You were very good. She wanted to do more there. Very, very good. So carefully, if you need to, I'm going to place that seat back. Now we're going to do our, just a little bit on the seated version. So here we're going to do our favorite hip marches. So Mommy's very good at these. We're going to just lift the hips up. As I lift my knee and up towards my chest, I want to use my stomach muscles. So you lift up. I can do this, Mommy will do this seated, I will do it standing. And if you want, we're going to add in some punches. So we're going to either do it seated or standing. Lift the hips, so Mommy, you can start preparing, loosening up the muscles. Imagine your stomach is tight as you lift up each knee towards the chest. Then we are going to do some boxing. So even seniors can do boxing. We're going to get rid of any stress, tension, anxiety, negative thoughts. Punch it all away. So Mommy, you can start introducing your arms. There she goes. She's a machine on this. You can go slow or fast like Mommy. Keep breathing. Raise your heart rate. We're burning calories. But more importantly, we're working your heart, your cardiovascular system. Keep pushing. Well done. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Breathe. So we're doing quite a lot now. Each week we are progressing a little bit, and if you're new to it, just do what you can. You don't have to do the full amount of time. So Mommy, can we explain in Gujarati about punching any stress away?
તમારા ગોઠણ તમારા છાતી તરફ ઊંચા કરવાના અને તમે પંચિંગ તમારા મુઠ્ઠી આવી રીતના આમ કરવાનું.
Good. We are boxers now. Shall we do one more round? 30 seconds. So we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So really nice, strong punches. So we're pushing the arms away, really tightening all the muscles. I'm lifting my knees as high as I can. My back is straight. My stomach's pulled in. I'm enjoying it. Pushing, pushing. Come on. Let's go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very, very good. Wow, Mommy is fast. Very good. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you feel like your heart rate has got higher? That your breathing has increased? So you should feel like you're exercising. Try and build up so that you actually are challenging yourself, yeah? Now we're going to do some strength work. Very important to help prevent and reduce osteoporosis, increasing our muscle mass and our bone density. So what we're going to try and do is our leg extension, which is lifting our leg off the ground, our foot, tightening these leg muscles. These all support the knee, so really squeezing. And as you lift, so let's practice just the leg first. So Mommy will explain that we lift up, we squeeze.
આખો પગ સીધો રાખવાનો અને આખા પગમાં દબાણ થવું જોઈએ.
So really tighten. Don't just lift your foot. Really think, close your eyes. We want that mind over muscle connection. Squeeze up. And then, if you can, we're going to add in our bicep curl at the same time. So we would, as we lift up, these elbows stay in, glued to your side. You lengthen and you squeeze these muscles here. You can hold some light tins, some water bottles, any safe plastic objects that you have. And this is going to be challenging on the brain to help prevent things like dementia and Alzheimer's, getting our brain working today. So mummy, if you want, you can use these tins. And then as you progress, you can go to slightly heavier weights, maybe water bottles filled with rice or water, maybe some milk cartons like I've got. We're lengthening, and then we're going to lengthen the leg. We're curling in at the same time and release. Now tighten the leg, like we said, squeeze and release. Tighten the arm muscles, so exhale and inhale. As I lift the leg, I prefer to flex my foot, so toes towards me, because then I feel it all the way down the back of the leg as well. Squeeze, so can you squeeze those arms anymore? Inhale. Breathe out. We're going to try and do 4 more. Really good work. Keep the elbows tucked in. Squeezing the arms and the leg. 2. And last one. Squeeze and relax. Did you feel it? Does it feel heavy enough?
No, it's fine.
No, it's okay. Do you want to try these?
No, it's fine.
Good. So we'll do one more set, and mummy will explain that we're tightening both at the same time. Yeah.
તમારી કોણી છે ને તે અહીંયા આગળ ચોટાડી દેવાની, આ મુંહની કાન ચોટાડી દેવાની, અને તમારા પગમાં અને તમારા હાથમાં બે બાજુ દબાણ થવું જોઈએ, અને તમે પગ ઊંચો કરો ત્યારે તમારા તરફ અંગૂઠા વાળી શકશો. આખા પગમાં દબાણ થવું જોઈએ, આખા હાથમાં દબાણ થવું જોઈએ.
And when you're holding weight, make sure that when we're holding the weight, your wrist doesn't bend. You try and keep whichever object, because I know we don't have dumbbells in everyone's houses, so we're using safe household objects. As you curl, you're using this muscle. You're squeezing tight, but your wrist stays straight. Yeah, you try not to bend them in or out, because I don't want you to put any extra pressure on the wrist.
કાંડા ઉપર વજન નહીં નાખવાનું, કાંડા સીધા રાખવાના.
Lovely. So let's do 10 more leg and bicep curls together. Let's go. Squeeze, we can hold and release. Breathe out. Inhale. Really tighten. Squeeze and release. Good. Can you feel it? Lovely. We're using light objects. Each week you can challenge yourself, maybe do more repetitions, increase the weight slightly from tins to maybe cartons. Good. Squeeze and lift. There's some coordination for our brains. And then lift up, tighten the legs. 2. Inhale and 1. Well done. Did you feel it?
Yes.
Very good. Well done. So, for this exercise, we're now going to do upper calf. So the back of your legs here, building the strength here. So as I lift a heel off the ground, I'm tightening these muscles in the back here to help you actually work those muscles that often we don't work properly. So squeezing up, I'm lifting up, squeezing and releasing. So just explain the heel raise first.
તમારી પગની પેની ઊંચી કરવાની ને તમારા નીચેના પગમાં દબાણ થવું જોઈએ.
And you can practice first by holding. Can you squeeze this calf muscle here and release? Do you feel it? You lift onto your toes. Even when you're watching TV or you're doing nothing, you can do this movement. People won't even know you're doing it if you're under a table, but you're still moving and you can hold, you can breathe through that hold, few more seconds and release. With this, today's challenge, because I'm going to add two exercises together is this lateral raise, where Mummy today isn't going to use any weight unless you want to use the light tins. You can just do your arms because we're keeping the arms straight, and as we lift up, we're working our shoulders and squeezing down. Yep, we're going to add the heel raise, squeeze up and release. I'm going to use some light weights. We should, as you lift the arms up, you're working all your shoulders, upper body, sculpting the shoulders and release. Can you feel it? Good. Squeeze, lift that heel, squeeze the back of the calf. Lovely. Breathe out. If you find it hard to do both, just do one exercise at a time. But hopefully you're all coordinated. Smile, don't forget to enjoy it. Lift and squeeze. Good. 2 lovely long straight arms. And 1. Do you feel it on your arms? Yeah, is it okay? So relax, just shake it out a little bit, loosen up. We'll try one more set of those for 10, if that's okay. So as you lift the arms, really lift. My palms are facing down, just to shoulder height. Lovely, and release, yeah? Good. So let's try last 10 for today of this exercise. Let's lift the heel, lift the arms, and down. Are you squeezing the back of the calf muscles? So try and really focus on the muscles we're working. That way you get the best results. 4, we're building strength. 5, and breathe out as you lift. Breathe out, breathe in. Exhale, inhale. 3, I'm definitely feeling these in my arms. Can you feel it? And your calf. 2, good. Last 1, well done. Felt it? Good. So, we haven't forgotten our very important, our sit and stand, our squat positioning to help strengthen all the lower body, even your core, your glutes. So obviously we use a chair in these sessions. If you have a hand rest, you can even hold here. If you can't get up yourself and you just want to lift slightly, you can lift, you can squeeze the muscles and come back carefully down. I prefer your feet to be nice and wide, so you have a good base of support. The knees always go out in line, same direction as your toes. I don't want your knees coming in. And use the support if you need to. Mummy otherwise will do 10 just without any support, but do what you can, yeah?
તમારા પગ પોળા રાખજો, તમારા ગોઠણે બારે રાખવાના, અંદર નહીં રાખવાના. અને ઉઠબેસ કરવાનું છે, પણ સાથે સાથે પગ ઉપર પણ દબાણ થવું જોઈએ.
And this is to maintain our independence, to try and be able to stand ourselves as we age. So, breathing in, yeah.
તમે સ્વતંત્ર રહી શકો, કોઈનો આશરો ના લેવો પડે, એના માટે આ કસરત છે, એટલે તમે ઉઠબેસ કરી શકો તમારી જાતે.
And obviously if you can't do this exercise, please choose another exercise that we've done. Maybe the heel raises, maybe the leg extensions. Do something while we do these. So, breathing in, exhale, squeeze the muscles. I really tighten them and release. Yeah, normally Mummy, we do this half one. So let's show them there and release. So this is the easier option. If you need to hold the seat, you lift up and release. Yeah, just a little movement up, but you still feel the muscles working. Now we'll go all the way. Squeeze up, really squeeze the muscles tight and release. So breathe in, breathe out, squeeze. and release. My knees are going out. The weight is slightly in my heels, and I'm really tightening as I come up. Inhale. Can you feel it? Breathe out. 5. We're trying to go for 10. Do what you can. 6. Squeeze up. Even here, your heart rate will go up. You're actually burning fat and building muscle. 3. Good. 2. Lovely. Last one. All the way up. Squeeze and lift and relax. So you do what you can. Sit and stand. Every single minute of exercise that you're doing will help you over the age of 65, is proven, and especially things like type 2 diabetes. We are working out, so whether you go for a 10-minute walk after a meal, whether you do the stair snacking that I've talked to you about before, padadra, in our house 3 times a day, 3 flights of stairs. If you're doing strength training, it will all help control your blood sugar as well and help your body's insulin resistance. So for type 2 diabetes specifically, you can help even try to prevent or reverse some of our type 2 diabetes, which is so high in our Asian community. So I'm going to hold some weights now. Mommy can hold if she wants. Do you want to hold one? If you want, you can add in our last set. You can either keep the weight here and squeeze up, or you can raise it and add our shoulder press in. So I'm coming all the way up, squeezing up and sitting back down. Lovely. So whichever version, even if you're doing the easy version, if you're not doing the full sit and stand, do what you can. Exhale. Inhale, just keep the weight in front of you. Watch your knee position is going out. You're squeezing. Shall we do 3 more? Lifting the trophy for being so good today in this session. I'm awarding you all a big trophy. That's it. Last one. All the way up. Squeeze up and relax. Well done. Now, Mommy makes it look easy. She's been obviously practicing since lockdown as well. So, well done, everyone. We are now going to do some nice stretching. This is an important part of our workout. Just a couple of minutes. I know we're over time. I always have so much to try and show you, but we must stretch so that you don't ache too much, you don't remember Lavina in pain too much, and preventing injury and relaxing, lengthening the muscles out. So I want you to just reach up your hands and then exhale, bring your elbows out, almost like an angel. So angel wings, I'm lifting up, I'm lifting through my neck. Can you feel that? Your chest, good. And release. So it's like a nice chest opener. We're going to try and bring one knee up towards your chest. Can you hold there with your back nice and straight? Just hold in, hugging one knee, knee to chest. I want you to breathe, get your heart rate back to normal. And release. So as I bring that knee up, I'm keeping my back straight, trying to hug this leg in. Lovely. Just hugging yourself. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Then we're going to use the chair, so one leg forward, keeping this leg nice and straight. I'm going to reach up. Inhale, lengthen my arms. Exhale, bring the chest towards the thigh, keeping the leg straight. And wherever your hands can reach, whether it's your toes, your shins, your knees, Just relax into this stretch. You should feel this across your back, your arms, your leg, all the way back. Relax the head and neck. Deep breaths. Use each breath out to maybe relax a little bit further. Can you feel that, Mummy? Good. And relax. So she will explain the other side.
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, તમે પગ સીધો રાખો, જ્યાં સુધી લઈ જવાય ત્યાં સુધી તમારા હાથ લઈ જાઓ, ને તમારો ડોક ને તમારું માથું ને બધું એમાંથી બધું વ્યાધિ કાઢી નાખો. ઊંડા શ્વાસ લ્યો.
Last deep breath in, exhale, rolling up. I hope you feel good physically, mentally and emotionally. We're going to do our signature feel good finish. We're going to take a nice big positive inhale, breathing in lots of positivity. Exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety, worries all away.
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા શુભ વિચારો અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો આદિ વ્યાધિ બારે કાઢી નાખો.
Lovely. Last one. Nice big positive inhale. Hands meet at the top and to your heart center. Thank your body for joining. Thank you so much, and we wish you stay safe, stay well, and keep moving. Jai Jinendra and Pranam.
પ્રણામ, ફાતામાં રહેજો.
Well done, Mummy.
વેલ ડન લવીના.